Hi boys and girls, welcome to the Crafty Corner. I am Miss Lisa at the Fayette County Public Library, and today we're going to do a special craft. Who's ready for it? We are going to make an awesome tin can owl. Here's the example that I made last week just on my free time, and it didn't take too long, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to make one. In order to make this little tin can owl, you obviously need a tin can. So when mommy's done with her green beans or her corn, ask her to save the jar. Make sure you rinse it out really well so that it's nice and clean for you to be able to use today. You also need felt pieces, and I have a variety of colors here. If you don't have felt, you could use construction paper. You also need yarn of any color. Today I've chosen purple because that's my favorite color. You also need some glue and some scissors. For decoration, you need some glitter glue, and you need some wiggly eyes. I have two of them. Looks like the other one stuck to the bottom. There we go. So you need 2 wiggly eyes, and that's about all you need. Now remember, boys and girls, I am making make and take packets here at the library. So if you come in during our open hours and you want to make one of these yourselves, you can grab one of our little make and take packages and make this owl at home with a parent's help. All right, so let's get started. We are going to, first of all, put the yarn on. That's what we need to do first. So these tin cans have a lot of little ridges on them, which makes it perfect for putting yarn in. So you're going to want glue. And again, boys and girls, remember, we don't just glob the glue on. Since we are going to be putting yarn on all sides of this can, we are just going to really need to put a lot of glue, sort of just back and forth in all of the ridges. So I'm going to do this side first. I'm going to turn it a little bit and put more glue in it. Okay, you want the yarn to be able to stick to the can and not come raveling off. All right, so I'm almost done. Just squeeze that glue into all of those ridges. All right. Then you're going to want to get your yarn. Find the end of your yarn. Today I've chosen to do purple. Any color yarn will work. Probably the fatter yarn might work a little better. This is real thin, so we'll see how it works. On my example, I used fatter yarn, and it covered a lot. It covered very quickly. So let's just see how this purple does. So I'm going to hold it on the inside. I'm going to lay that purple in that first ridge, and I'm just going to start spinning it around and around. Now I want a lot of purple on my owl today, so I'm going to try to get the yarn right close to each other. If you want some of the silver to show through, you don't have to wrap it so tightly. So I'm going to just keep going around and around, and that yarn is just right there into the glue, and it will adhere and stick very well. All right, I'm almost to the end, so I'm just going to keep going and wrapping and wrapping. I'm trying to be pretty neat with mine. You could always make it a little crazy if you wanted to. Okay, I'm looking like I'm at the end, so I'm going to snip that off there, and we're going to just lay that and press that little last bit into the glue. I'm going to give it a little bit more glue there. All right. And you may want to have a little bit of a wet napkin nearby so that you can get the glue off your hands. All right. So that's going to be the body of my owl. And don't worry, the glue will dry clear, so you won't see that at the end. Our next step is to make its wings. Now, with that purple, I had brought all these different colors because I was trying to figure out which color. And I think I'm going to use the dark purple to make wings today. Now, if you look at my example, it's basically a capital letter D. Okay, so you just need a straight line down and a half of a circle. So I'm going to take my felt And I'm going to measure here, just sort of eyeball it. It's about this big, so I'm just going to make a little snip. And I'm just going to round this other piece off so that it is a half circle. All right, let's see. That might be a little big. Maybe I'll cut it back just a little. And then I'm going to make another one just like it. You want to try to make both of your wings as even as possible. All right, so there's my first one. I'm just going to lay my other one right here on top and go ahead and get a second one that is exactly the same size. I think this dark purple is going to look pretty on my purple yarn. So that's all you have to do. You could almost make a circle and cut it in half, I suppose, but I made it look like a capital D. All right, so I'm going to look at my can and I'm going to lay my wing in one section. We're going to take the glue, and again, don't glob it. You need to, it's hard to scribble on felt, but you just need little dots of glue all over your wing, and then you're going to press it on the side of your can, and it adheres very easily. No problem there at all. Let's take the other one. The flat part of your felt is going to go toward the back of your owl. Okay, so then we have some glue there. Now we gotta make sure we have enough room for his eyes. Okay, and again, I'm gonna press that down. There we go. Now we have his body and his wings. The next thing we're going to need to do is get some orange felt for its beak. Now most beaks are a triangular shape, so I'm just going to cut a triangle out of the orange felt. And like I said, if you want to come get a make and take, I am going to have it all ready for you to do. And we're going to want to glue the triangle right in the center. Okay, so just add some glue, try to eyeball where the center is, and glue his beak. Now we have an eyeless owl, so we want to make sure he gets some eyes. All right, the example you guys may have seen on Facebook showed a bottle cap, like a black bottle cap for his eyes. You can use those, but you're going to need to use hot glue for that. This white glue is not going to stick to here if you use a bottle cap. So what I'm going to do is just use some felt. And the easiest way for me to get a circle is to cut 2 squares. So, and I want it bigger than my wiggly eye. That's going to be good. So I'm going to cut 2 squares here. And then I'm simply going to round it off by cutting the corners off, and that is a very easy way to make a circle. You take a square and round the corners off. All right, let's see. If we put our eyeballs on there, that looks pretty good. This one's not quite a circle. Let's see if I can shape it up a little better. All right, that's probably good enough. All right, and then again, it's pretty big, but owls have big eyes, don't they? So I am going to put the glue on the back of the circle. Okay, let me open my glue bottle a little more. There we go. That's plenty of glue. Okay, so we're going to put one eye to the left of the nose, or the beak. And we'll put the other eye to the right-hand side. All right, he is almost done. All right, take your wiggly eyes next, and again, just put the glue on the back. And since it's a little heavier, we may need to hold it for a minute. Just press it down into the felt and test it by letting go. There we go. I'm so excited because my desk is now going to have 2 really cute pencil holders. You can use pencils or crayons or paintbrushes, whatever you want to hold in here. And we're going to put this other eye in there. Press it down. Okay. He's almost done. Now, the last step is to take some glitter glue. And I've got silver glitter glue today. And make sure it's at the bottom. And you're just going to want to hold your can to the side. And then you're going to want to just squiggle the glitter glue, whatever color you want. It's like almost like making W's, up, down, up, down. And we're going to go up, down, up, down. And this side is almost done. Whoops. Well, glitter glue's having a hard time coming out today. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, then we're going to hold it onto the other side. And again, squeeze and make it go up and down. Or whatever you want. You can make polka dots. You don't have to do the up and downs. But it just adds a little glitter to your owl. Well, boys and girls, that's really all there is to it. This is my beautiful purple owl. And it's just made out of tin can and felt. Well, boys and girls, this was Crafty Corner today. Next week, we're going to make a slinky lizard. And I sure hope you'll join us at 2 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon here at the Crafty Corner at Fayette County Public Library. I'm Miss Lisa, and that's it for today. Thanks, guys. Bye.